Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about YieldNodes. My guess is that you're considering investing into YieldNodes, and if so, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to break down and review what exactly is YieldNodes and give you an update on me personally using it for 2 weeks now. I'm going to be transparent and honest about some things that people may not realize before investing into YieldNodes. So make sure you guys stay around to the end of the video so you're aware of some of the risks and the rewards in investing into YieldNodes. Alright, so YieldNodes is essentially a company that pulls together people's funds to set up these things called masternodes. Currently, they've set up about 2,000 to 4,000 of these masternodes. Just in the last month, they generated 8.3% profit over the 30 days. Since they've opened, on average, they've had a return of 10% in the last 3 years, month on month, which equals to about 120% APR or 213% APY. What interests me most about YieldNodes is that if you look at their statistics, they've done really well through bull markets as well as bear markets. So this allows you to earn a passive income on your money without having to take on the directional bias on what the current market is doing. Now, to give you an idea of how this works, basically, you can deposit a minimum of 500 euros or a maximum of 250,000 euros, either by paying with your credit/debit card, Apple/Google Pay, Bitcoin, or you can even deposit using USDT stablecoins. The way that this works is that they set up these things called masternodes. You may be familiar with nodes already, but basically they're a portion of the network that helps support proof-of-stake cryptocurrencies by verifying transactions. In a masternode, all it does is it's running and verifying transactions as well as storing the blockchain information. So as a result of that, YieldNode gets paid out in their native tokens, which then they go and sell to pay you the profits you receive monthly. These tokens can fluctuate in price and also in transaction volume for the month, which can either negatively or positively affect your interest rates for the month. Just to be clear guys, this is not mining. It's similar to mining for proof-of-stake cryptocurrencies in a sense that it is how you get paid and how the blockchain runs the transactions. If you're unsure on the difference between proof-of-stake and proof-of-work, then check out the video in the description for a great explanation on that. A quick run through of what proof-of-stake is though. Proof of stake is a cryptocurrency consensus mechanism for processing transactions and creating new blocks in a blockchain. A consensus mechanism is a method of validating entries into a distributed database and keeping that database secure. In the case of cryptocurrency, the database is called a blockchain, so the consensus mechanism secures that blockchain. The great thing about YieldNodes is to start investing and getting these returns, you don't have to have the technical knowledge and understanding of all of these things, just the very basics. This is why I've seen people of all ages, genre and locations investing into this project. Another great thing that gave me a vote of confidence is that the project and the team is out there in the open. They are fully doxed and they do have their LinkedIn profiles public. They've also been very responsive and transparent about all of the community's questions and concerns. As you can see on my home screen, I've currently done 1.3% and 1.2% for the first and second week of May. I have to say that May has been a very bad month for crypto in general, if not the worst 2 weeks considering what has happened with the Terra ecosystem. There are some things that I want to make sure that you guys are well aware of before you go and invest into YieldNodes. First off, your funds will be locked for 6 months on your first deposit. After the 6 months, you can go and withdraw your deposit in full. In that 6 months, you can still withdraw your profits monthly. So for example, if you deposit $10,000 and you have a 10% return monthly, which has been the average for the last 3 years, you have the option to either withdraw $1,000 per month for those 6-month period, then withdraw your initial $10,000 deposit, equaling $16,000, or you can choose to compound your $1,000, earning you $1,100 the next month, and so on. They even have the added option to compound and withdraw specific percentages here. Alright guys, here's a spreadsheet showing which cryptocurrencies YieldNode is currently using and deploying masternodes on. As you can see here, there is a wide variety of tokens and blockchains, with the startup costs ranging anywhere from about $800 all the way to $150,000. You personally can set up these masternodes yourself and earn a higher APR than what YieldNodes is offering, but there is a lot of management and understanding you would need in order to do this, as well as a much higher risk. The great thing about YieldNodes is their diversification. Some of these tokens may return bad to average results, some may return great results, but because of the diversification, we know we can get reliable results, which has been proven over the last 3 years with YieldNodes. Now let's go over the fees, and as you can see here, YieldNodes takes a percentage of profits each month equaling to 15%, which is already accounted for in your monthly returns. They also state that you can deposit less than the minimum of 500 euros to test out the system, but they won't start working for you until the minimum of $500 is reached. Please note that I've made previous deposits and it took up to 24 hours for the balance to reflect in my account, so no need to worry. Also, as your money is converted directly into euros, no matter which payment option you do, there is no volatility in your funds compared to it being stored in Bitcoin or other volatile assets. Also, a big note for these guys is that they run regular audits, where you as an investor can get an option in theory to win a trip to Malta to audit the company, asking any questions you have on the team that are readily available. So to summarize YieldNodes, I would say that it's a masternode service that uses euros to hire hardware-like services, purchases the tokens to run these masternodes, and profits from the selling of the native tokens earned by completing transactions and storing the data on these blockchains. I would say that YieldNodes is a much safer investment than some of the other projects out there at the moment. Below in the description, I have a link to sign up and create an account at YieldNodes. If you create an account using my link, I am more than happy to answer any questions or concerns you might have now and in the future. It's a unique project that is consistently being transparent. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out my videos on anything tech related. Until next time, thanks for watching Sheldon Cook Tech.